Double Trouble. Lightning McQueen was a talented race car, but he knew he had to practice if he wanted to keep winning. He spent a lot of time working on his speed and trying new tricks. Doc Hudson coached him. "Remember to hold steady on that turn," said Doc as they cruised around a bend. "Got it," said Lightning. Behind them, Mater was practicing his best skill, driving backward. "Better watch out, I'm right on your tail," he called to his friend. "Not for long," Lightning shouted. He hit the gas and zoomed down the track. "What a pair," Doc said with a laugh. Chick Hicks was Lightning's biggest rival. He was a sneaky race car with lots of dirty tricks. Instead of practicing, Chick just studied new ways to cheat. When Chick heard about all the time Lightning was putting in, he challenged him to a race. He wanted to beat Lightning on his own track. Chick decided that he and Lightning should each race with a partner. Lightning chose Mater, and Chick chose a young race car named Switcher. "Those two don't have a chance," Chick said with a laugh. Switcher was a sleek gray car with a mean streak just like Chick's. Both cars were willing to do anything to win, even cheat. Because of that, they would be a tough team to beat. Chick wanted to make sure Switcher was in top shape. The young car was fast, but he didn't have much racing experience. Chick trained him for hours every day, teaching him how to race and how to cheat his opponents. "You call that speed?" Chick yelled. He stood on a podium at the side of the track as Switcher came around a bend. "My Grandma Hicks can drive faster than you." Switcher narrowed his eyes. He didn't like being called slow. He revved his engine. Vroom! Soon he was driving faster than Chick had ever seen him go. Chick grinned. "That's more like it," he said. "I can't wait to beat Lightning on his fancy new track in front of all of his fans." On the day of the race, Radiator Springs Speedway was filled with the sounds of honking horns and screaming spectators. Fans had come from miles around to watch Lightning and Mater race Chick and Switcher. The stands were packed, bumper to bumper. The crowd roared when the four cars rolled up to the starting line. Mater smiled at Lightning. He knew they could beat Chick and Switcher, but Switcher was just as confident that his team would win. He looked over at Lightning and Mater. "That's our competition?" he said loudly to Chick. "I could beat them with my eyes closed." "You should both keep your eyes closed while you're driving in our dust," Lightning said. "Ka-chow!" The cars revved their engines, and the crowd went wild. Suddenly the green flag waved. All four cars took off around the track. Lightning took the lead right away, but Chick and Switcher were able to catch up after the first turn. Lightning could feel Chick gaining on him. Bam! Chick rammed Lightning's bumper. "Watch out, rookie," said Chick. "I wouldn't want you to get hurt out here." From his spot in the rear, Mater saw Chick's dirty trick. "Hey, that's not racing, that's cheating," the tow truck called out. But Lightning was used to Chick's nasty moves, and he had a surprise for his rival. "I'd better get out of your way, Chick," said Lightning. He fired up his brand new turbo speeder and drove off. "See you at the finish line," he called. He left Chick in the dust. Mater gave a whoop of delight. "That's my partner." Chick snarled as he watched Lightning shoot ahead. He pulled up next to Switcher. "Go get him," he said. Switcher grinned. He had a turbo speeder of his own. He fired it up and caught Lightning in just a few seconds. "What took you so long?" Lightning asked with a laugh. Switcher didn't respond. Instead, he pulled ahead of Lightning and released a stream of oil. Lightning tried to swerve, but he drove right into the oil and began to skid. He spun in a circle. Switcher raced past him, laughing. Chick caught up to Switcher on the next turn. He didn't even know what hit him, Switcher said. No one can beat me. He hit the gas and sped ahead of Chick. Chick grew angry. He didn't care that Switcher was his partner. He wanted to cross the finish line first. That tin can better not think he's beating me, said Chick. He revved his engine and took off after Switcher. Suddenly, bam! Chick rammed right into Switcher. It's time you learned a lesson, he growled. No one beats Chick Hicks. Switcher lost control and went skidding across the track. He hit a patch of dirt and flipped over, twice. Finally, he came to a stop in the infield. His front bumper was crushed and his tires were twisted. He couldn't believe what Chick had done. "I'm on your team," cried Switcher. "Not anymore," shouted Chick as he sped past his teammate. Lightning was back on the track, and Mater was close behind him. They were shocked by what Chick had done. They'd known he was a cheater, but they hadn't thought he would crash into his own racing partner. Now Lightning was even more determined to beat Chick. Vroom! Lightning put on a burst of speed. He started to gain on Chick. After a few minutes, Lightning needed a pit stop. He and Mater both pulled over to the sidelines where Doc and their crew were waiting. "Tires!" yelled Luigi. Guido zipped over and changed Lightning's and Mater's tires. Then he and Sarge filled up both cars with gas. "I can't believe Chick did that to his own teammate," Lightning said to Doc. "I think it's time to give him a taste of his own fuel." "No," said Doc. "I think it's time to put our own plan into action. Listen carefully and follow my instructions." With fresh tires and full tanks of gas, Lightning and Mater burst back onto the track. There were only a few laps to go. Doc gave Lightning and Mater directions over the radio. First, he told Mater to get in front of Chick and start swerving back and forth. Mater pulled ahead. Every time Chick tried to pass him, the tow truck spun backward and blocked his path. "Stop it, you hunk of junk," Chick yelled. "Driving backward is my specialty," teased Mater. "I can give you lessons if you want." While Chick was distracted, Doc told Lightning to move ahead on the inside track. The race car hit the gas. Before Chick knew what had happened, Lightning raced across the finish line. Mater followed right behind him. "No!" cried Chick. Lightning and Mater whooped with delight. Lightning, Mater, and Doc drove onto the winner's stand. They were presented with a shiny silver trophy. Chick glared at them. "I'll get you next time, Lightning," he said. "I can't wait to see you try," Lightning said. He and Mater posed with their trophy as reporters snapped pictures. "Great teamwork today, you two," said Doc. The two friends smiled. They had worked together and won. No cheating necessary.